Alright, we're back for stream number 3, which is a little bit more Phasmophobia. I think all my audio levels are already doing pretty well here, and so I should just be able to hit this, coupled with that, and it should show up on screen and gate. Okay, so we are already set and ready to go. I've already set up all of my equipment list. Let's just go into the Ridgeview Roadhouse. It's again a level 2, designed for 2 people, but I'm going to try to solo it alone because I don't have anybody else who's going to leap in with me here. So, hitting the magic start button, let's go and do this thing. Of course, arguably, if I'd had half a brain, I would have gotten past this loading screen before hitting the play button, but there it is. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully the stream info now has me set as Phasmophobia. It was on my previous stream of Sherlock and The Devil's Daughter, which was delightful. Still stuck on 90, so let's just make sure. Still getting good audio after doing that stream property edit. Never know what's going to break on me, so.
I've also written some notes on the whiteboard if you need them. Nothing to report, but it looks like whoever was here left in a hurry.
Alright, response to everyone. Ghost name is Jennifer Harris. It's alright. I think we have all the tools necessary to get all the optional objectives, but, you know, I died last time. So, it happens that I'm not actually necessarily that good at this game. And I did look up, because it was slightly interesting for me to know this. I did look up sort of how the crucifixes work, and I wasn't sort of mistaken. I just kind of blew it on that last one, and I'm not sure why. But that's all right. I did die, but that's okay. I can cope with that, because just, yeah. So turning on some lights to stay sane, turning on the sinks because occasionally ghosts cause the phenomenon of dirty water in sinks. And I'm just going to see if I can rapidly move through the house. Oh, look, there's a key in case we need to turn off the car. That's helpful. Get an early sense, if I can, of where a hot spot for the ghost might be, and see if we can't do it this time. I'm really hoping somewhere down the road that they start adding interesting things in drawers, like you have to start collecting evidence to figure out the ghost's name, or you need to be able to get stuff from the drawers or closets or whatever. Oh, hello. Didn't like me doing that. No EMF in here, though. So maybe just... Oh, hello. We have a Ouija board, which I can use to get information, and I'm not used to using that yet, but, okay. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? How old are you? Oh, I guess I have to do that. Where are you? D-I-N. Probably dining room. Thank you. Now the problem with that is it's almost certainly driven me nuts. And it's also turned all the lights off on me, so we're going to boot it down here and fix several things about this are not good. I think I got its attention. What do you think? All right. So probably upstairs in the dining room. Just in case it becomes relevant, I'm going to leave those open. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So now I can start turning on some lights again and get myself slightly less insane. So I'm going to go back to the van because I'm going to need more equipment anyway. It said dining room. Let's assume that's true. Okay. That's exciting. So we've already got cold breath, which means you don't technically need a temperature reading, so that's fine. I can leave that out of the, or I can put that into the analysis right away. So let's just do that, because I keep forgetting to do this as I go. So we know that there's freezing temperature, so that's fine. We don't know there's enough EMF to make an ID, but because we know where it is and because it's already shown it's willing to mess with me, I'm going to start getting the salt and crucifix down, like, right away. Oh boy. No, you don't either. So we're definitely doing that. Let me tell you that right away. I kind of know it's in that corner. I kind of want to know how far out it gets. So, okay, possibly a phantom. It kind of has the visuals of one, a shade or something. I'm not sure quite yet. But how nuts am I? That's not a good sign. So, take some pills. Salt, another crucifix, because we are seriously going to get myself set up here. And actually, I may take a smudge stick in there. That would be the first time I've used a smudge stick early. Okay, that's all that deployed. I'm going to do the smudge stick thing. I don't want it, like, driving me crazy trying to get the equipment set up while I'm doing it. They don't last forever, but I do have them, so why not use them, right? So we're going to do this. Right, and then we're going to do this. Alright. So that should keep it from wandering around in that area for a little bit. So between the crucifixes and the smudge stick, I'm a little bit more protected, and she was really active right away. And I want to get a bunch of things set up to do the monitoring early. What do I have on me? Oh, I don't need that for the moment. Okay, so that and that. So it'll just buy me a little time of relative safety because I keep dying, so I'm going to try to avoid that. was the other thing I picked up? Oh, the IR sensor. So let's do this. It's only a level 4. Not super happy about that. It is walking around though, but not leaving any footprints that I can see. So that's fine. It's not doing its haunt thing. So I turned on the camera, so I might be able to see ghost orbs. There's some activity there. The ghost orb should be pretty obvious. If they show up at all. Probably should have angled that camera in a little bit further towards the table. Okay, I'll have to deal with that as I come to it. I'm going to take these 2 items because I want to get some light in there in case it starts messing with the lights. And in fact, I should turn the lights back on. Maybe I'll go downstairs and do that. Because I think it's turned them off entirely now. Yeah. Slightly irritating, ghost. Okay, so we got some lights on in here. Let's get this. No, we can't do that yet. Let's drop that off for a minute. Get you reoriented just a little. You, I am going to toss in here. You know what? Let's just go and get the other lights set up. I'm not gonna worry about the candles; they burn out too quickly. So one thing I think a candle should last longer. They're just basic light. Kind of breaks my immersion that they go away that quickly. So we've got the. Oh, hello. Yes, I know you're walking around. So that's a thing. Start looking for. I've seen handprints on the windows before. I've seen fingerprints on the light bulbs. Sometimes they're hard to see and it's not clear to me. Oh, you're right here somewhere. It's not clear to me. How much of that stuff only manifests once you start getting it annoyed. Okay. Camera, that. So we got the EMF reader. We didn't detect with the thermometer. We should bring that device in to discover what type of ghost we're dealing with. Okay. Okay. Just verify the temperature thing, even though I know it's in there. I didn't see the EMF go all the way up to 5 though, so that's a thing. Yeah, okay, so that's that. I'm gonna leave this here because that could be conceivably useful, although I haven't seen... You know what, I could actually go into the upstairs and look for the ghost bone and other... Oh, hi, whoever the new viewer is. Good to see someone else popping by. Alright, so what do I want to do here? Let's take the Vox in. But I've already got the camera in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this in so that I have it available. I'm going to quickly do a scan of the rest of the house before I start calling its name and start ticking it off. Well, I suppose I could do this while I'm here. How old are you? Can you give me a sign? What do you want? Where are you? Okay. Basic questions have not helped, but I'm going to leave this here because we could come back to that. Can you hear me? Where are you? Alright, that's fine. I'm going to take... Actually, no. I'm going to take the... Let's do that. Let's take the camera with me. I'm going to check other parts of the house. Lights on, incidentally. To see if I can spot, like, a bone or a voodoo doll or something else that is photograph worthy. But I'm going to search with the other no, hang on. I can search with the UV light while I'm doing that, because that isn't a thing I can actually scan with. Only one. Alright, so my only one viewer has decided to run away. That's totally fine. I am not some big name streamer or anything. I'm just having fun and sharing my enjoyment of the game. Alright, so nothing in here. Right, that was a little creepy, if I'm honest. Kind of got locked into the room. Not getting anything with the IR scanner though. I may have to push it into heavier activity. Actually shut both doors on me. But didn't leave any obvious residue. It's not actually touching down on the ground and walking through the salt, which is a lot. Hi, buddy. I know you're in here somewhere. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Well, there's its bone, so that's a thing. Alright. Alright, so it's messed with the lights on me. Picked up its bone, which tends to be something it doesn't like. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get the dirty water thing. That's often a lucky happenstance if I manage to get it at all. Alright, so nothing found so far. I checked the other bedrooms. Well, I mean, I did find that. So, I did find the bone, so that's actually a thing. That's good. Pretty sure I found its favorite room in the dining room. Can't do that. Come on. There we go. Clean running water so far. Alright, I don't think I'm finding anything up here. Quickly pop back into down here into the bathroom. No. Alright. I'm gonna go, because I've been in the darkness for a while, I'm gonna go back downstairs and, oh, we've got tracks. Okay, so that's actually a good thing. Only in that corner, though. Safe for the moment. Okay, I think we're safe. Let's book it upstairs. I'm not gonna turn that light, but we'll turn that one on. That one on. Turn that one on just to give us a little bit of breathing room light wise. So based on where it's walked, okay, we never seem to get a level 5 on that, do we? A good solid level 3. Okay. Can you hear me? What do you want? Okay. That's definitely a man's voice, so I don't think Jennifer White has anything to do with this. I think that was her name. Maybe just go double check. Alright, so we got find evidence of paranormal in the EMF reader, prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix, yay. Discover what type of ghost you're dealing with. More investigating for you to do. Jennifer Harris. Ghost also seems to respond to everyone. Okay, so we still have to discover what type of ghost we're dealing with, and that's proving to be a little tricky. Although we do have new information, we do have the spirit box. We are not found. So of the two that it could be a wraith or a wraith mare or demon, so it's not, that's not a lot of evidence. How are we doing sanity wise? Could be better. Take the pills anyway. All right. Well, we've got a really nice view in on this. Maybe with some heavier activity, we can see the ghost orbs. I don't know. Gonna try not to die this time around. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? What a thought. Jennifer White. Can you hear me? Jennifer White, are you here? Jennifer White. Jennifer White, can you hear me? Jennifer White. Jennifer White. Jennifer White. Jennifer White. Jennifer White. Jennifer White. All right. Take a look on the van sensors to see what's going on. Some activity, but really no ghost orbs. Look at that. Yeah, we definitely found ghost orbs. Because of that, we know it's a mare. Now, we don't have to get a photograph of this thing. And so we're not going to. Because I keep dying, and enough's enough. I should have gotten photographs of the salt because that would have been easy to get. But that being said, we got some good stuff. $75 out of that. Yay! Don't see anybody I know online, so do. You know what? I'm going to call this one here, and I'm going to go and figure out what I want to do in my next stream. Thanks so much for watching this. I like doing these in little fits and starts. It's definitely more fun to do with more people, and if I had even one other person, I'd probably do, 3 or 4 or 5 of these just back to back to back and exploring it. On my own, it's just it's fun to do one run and then just do something else for a while. But so that's what I'm gonna do. Thanks for joining me. This is Code Weaver. I will see you on my next stream. Thanks for coming by.